can line up.
Let's take with good. So long, Carly. So long. Did you go out with young Smitlap last night?
Well, that's a knockout. Didn't expect me to sit up and wait for you to come home and tell me what a lovely time you had, did you?
Well, I didn't expect you to go out with a John like him, that's sure.
Well, why are you excited over a kid like Eric? He's home.
That's what you think now.
By which you
He
mean?
has a rotten reputation. He's being sued by Florida Gamma for a neat little $250,000.
Not that cool.
I'll bet he asked you to his apartment.
It usually goes with an invitation to the theater.
You go?
No. You're a child in a briefcase precaution. My honor is still unsullied. Are you satisfied?
Can't you be serious? Young Smitlap isn't fit for decent girls to go out with.
Who said so?
Who said so? His own sister. At least she infers that much.
So how do you know that she's good enough for you? From what her brother says, she's not so along to you. She's cracked up to you.
Hilda?
Yes, Hilda?
They don't make 'em any better.
Well, I hope you're right. Have you told her who you are yet?
No.
You're skating on thin ice. What do you suppose that Fifth Avenue crowd is saying if they really found out who you were? You think she'd mess around with you then?
I know darn well she would.
What makes her so cocksure?
She likes people for what they are. It doesn't matter who they are. Why, her own father was a truck driver.
Just that she'd never marry a truck driver.
She'd marry any chap she fell in love with.
Well, maybe she wouldn't. Maybe she wouldn't. You can't tell. She might walk out on you, too. Anyway, I'll do my best to cover you with Eric. He's the only one likely to get wise.
How'd he get wise?
Oh, he and I might run into somewhere.
You and he won't run into anybody anywhere.
But what business is it of yours who I go out with? Any more? You go out with who you like, and I'll go out with who I like.
Claire! Claire!
Clever, a little flair. Too clever. I wish you were always my partner, Carly.
Always?
Yes, at bridge.
That shows you where I stand.
Were you ever in doubt? Where do we stand? We lost $280. I can't see why I never win. I can't see why you ever play, my dear. Goodbye. I'll send you a text tomorrow, Carly. What's your new address?
798 Park Avenue.
Have you moved?
Yes.
Be nearer you.
Well, I'm glad someone in the family's lucky.
I suppose you lost again?
Yes, Scab's the Count of Volley here. We're going over to my place and have it out of poker. Better come along, Carly.
I might.
Carly, I wish you'd go. I don't trust Count of Volley.
Certainly.
Well, you ready, Carly?
Come back later, Carly. We'll go dancing over at the condo.
Great.
I may see you there myself later. Come on, boys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, Mother. See you later.
Goodbye, son.
Certainly enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm so glad. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello, Mo.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
So, here's where you are, Father. We've been looking everywhere for you.
It's the only place in the house where I can read my paper in peace.
Mary, Father, we want to talk to you about the housewarming at Whitney tomorrow night. Mary, listen.
Well, what do you want me to do now?
Well, I'll tell you.
I know. We can't go to the country like normal folks. Got to whoop it up with a big house party. Invite all New York down to see the place. I wish for once we could let down. I don't mind telling you that I'm getting a bit groggy myself. And poor Ma, she is dying on her feet. Say, Ma, what are you trying to do? Put her on a hoochie-coochie?
Jacob, if you had been sitting at a bridge party all afternoon, I think you'd want a little relief.
Well, you wanted society. Now you have it.
Well, you do get a little tired.
Well, shoot.
Zelda has a great idea for the housewarming. A complete surprise for the guests. A circus on the ground. I told him it might be regarded as queer. The queerer the better, as long as people like it. You know, society is just good advertising.
She's right. If we must have a housewarming, give them something that'll make them sit up and take notice. And besides, I'd like to see a good circus again myself.
But our invitations are all out. I suppose, though, we could get costumes for the guests.
Don't let your guests wear circus costumes. Why, it wouldn't be safe. You wouldn't know who belongs to the show or who was a guest. You wouldn't know one freak from another.
Jacob!
Charming you appeared up there. Charming. Say, this is a swell one.
When you get tired of it, just tip me off.
I didn't know you knew great. Never mind. Step this way, fellas. You'll have to pardon my informality. My man is never here evening. Wise boy. Ah. Bellissima. Bellissima. Who is she, Sweetla? Oh, just a friend. Ah. I apologize. I observed she doesn't advertise her name like the others. Well. Well, come along, Carly. What'll we play for?
Well, I'm not playing. I don't care for poker.
All right, then we'll play bridge. Oh, why? If Monsieur Carly doesn't want to play, I force him. We came to play poker. What do you say taking up the limit? I'll give you a chance to win it all back. Okay with me. Give me 2 stacks. All right.
I'll play 50.
Thank you.
That passed.
I'll raise you 100.
I'll stay.
Make it 200.
I'm out.
Too bad.
500. Well, that's just it for me before the draw.
And 2,000. Coraggio. I have only a pair of aces.
Well, in that case, I'll meet you.
Are you going to boost it?
I guess that's high enough. I want to see how many cards you draw.
Oh, I was honest. I have only a pair. I will take 3. How many do you wish?
None.
Oh, well.
The Count will need old Ben Travato this time, all right.
Well, I think so, too.
There's no doubt about that.
Yes. What will you bet that I did not feel?
Ben Travato! Well, this man's holding out. He's got 8 cards.
What?
Put those down here.
Turn them over, White.
Well, there's 4 aces there, that dirty crook.
Well,
Tell this to me.
You
Explain
should
that.
play anymore. I was just having a little fun, showing them a little trick.
I guess all bets and all debts are off.
No. I only want to show how easy it was to hold aces.
Yeah.
You don't think I would have kept you money, do you?
Oh, no, not much. I suppose you fastened this underneath the table, Duke. Display your honesty.
What's that?
That's what is known as a bug. A trick spring for holding out extra cards. A favorite among all card gamblers. You see, you can keep a couple of high cards underneath the table, concealed like this.
How do you happen to know so much about card tricks?
The sooner you get out of here, the better. Come on, get out of here. Get him out of here. Come on, get him out of here.
If you prefer his version to mine,
I think we ought to have him arrested.
All right, it's agreeable to me, gentlemen. Although it means a lot of disagreeable publicity.
Oh, get out of here. Get out. Keep going. Nothing holding you back. Get out of here.
Yeah, Eric, you better hang on to this.
Well, Carla, you certainly saved me a bunch of money.
Me too. I always thought he was bogus.
I guess it's time to quit. How about a little food?
Carroll, where are the icebox? Right out in the hall. There's some sandwiches out there. Come on, I'll show you. Right down here to the right. I'm certainly grateful to you, Carly. If there's anything I can do...
You really feel that way?
I sure do. Anything you say. I'd have been in a tight hole if you hadn't shown up.
You could do me a big favor if you honestly mean it.
What is it?
You have Miss Jonigan's picture there.
Well, what of it? She's a friend of mine.
I hardly know how to explain it. I hope you won't misunderstand. But if you don't mind, I wish you wouldn't take her out.
Not take her out? Why?
You offer to do anything I ask.
But not that sort of thing. My relations with Miss Jonigan are my own private affairs. What is your interest in her anyway?
I've known her for a long time, and I think a lot of her.
Well, I think a lot of her, too. I guess she's as safe with me as with anyone. How would you feel if I told you to lay off my sister?
That's scarcely the same thing. I want to marry your sister.
Suppose I want to marry Claire. Do you? Well, that depends. Your sudden interest in her wouldn't exactly incline me toward matrimony, would it?
I told you what my interest in her was, and I gave it to you square. All I'm asking you to do is keep your hands off a nice girl.
That's a hot one. You tell me you want to marry my sister, and in the next breath you tell me to keep my hands off another girl. Now, which one do you want? Or are you trying to hold on to Claire till you're sure of Hilda?
You know what I mean. If you intend to marry Miss Jonigan, then I have no objection. But if you're going to treat her like all the rest of these dames you've got plastered around here...
What right have you to tell me or to tell her what to do? Unless you and Claire or...
Or what?
Oh, nothing. You must admit that your attitude would make anyone suspicious. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones, if they are bygones. What's fair to one is fair to the other. I don't interfere with you and my sister, and if I leave you free to paddle your own canoe, you must do the same for me. Savvy?
Eric, please. Let's go. You've had enough.
No. I've got to find out something first.
What?
Oh, nothing.
I simply adore this place.
I thought so.
Thought what?
That there's something more than friendship between you two. You and that guy Thorpe.
Oh, don't be silly. There's nothing more between us. Have one dance, and then we'll go.
Okay. You're certainly mushy about him. He told me today he wants to marry her. Well, I guess he's got her all right.
Well, certainly make a nice couple.
crutch. You were lying to me about him. I knew it all the time. I just wanted to be sure. You are his girl. That's why you wouldn't come with me to my place, eh?
Oh, no, he has nothing to show. Am I not going to your place?
No, but I'll bet you've been to his. Playing me for a sucker, eh? Well, I'll show him where he gets off.
No.
Hey, Thorpe. Let go of me. Think you can have his cake and eat it too? Well, I'll show him.
Please, Eric, please, for my sake. I'll go with you. Where do you stay?
Well, now, why didn't you say that in the first place? And then I wouldn't have made all this fuss.
We mustn't have a scene here.
No, not here. Hey! Why all the racket? Oh, it's you, is it? Looking for your girl, huh? Well, little Claire's at home. Safe. She certainly made a sucker out of me. She never intended to come here. No, she just wanted to get me away from the Congo to protect you. It's my sister.
I know. I know that.
Yeah, and I suppose you knew how things stood this afternoon. You almost had me bluffed. Wise Carly. Think you're sitting pretty with two girls crazy about you, huh? I suppose you and Hilda are engaged now.
That's what makes it tough.
Tougher than you know. You'd better come clean with Hilda.
I intend to.
Yes, sirree, folks, this is the way to spit last second. Without a doubt, the world's greatest, where they all go, folks, to spit last second. Don't forget, folks, this is the way to spit last second. The world's greatest organization.
Mr. Carley?
Oh. Good evening, Miss Linton.
How do you do, Mrs. Dahl?
Glad to be here. Good evening, Miss Linton. How are you, sir?
Oh, Thorpe. Glad you came. Mrs. Aloysius McGrenna.
Hello, Carly. I wondered if I was ever going to see you again. How do you do, Mrs.
I see you, Mrs. Dahl.
In just a few minutes. Will you wait for me out in the terrace?
Gotta do your best tonight.
Look! Hello, Carly.
What a great crowd we got tonight. Hello, Bobby. Hello, Bobby. 10 minutes. Come on, get ready.
You two, little lady. You two, come on, get ready. We're going to start the show.
Hello, Gus.
Hello, Carly.
Why the grouch?
Seeing you with the high hat when you should be over there where you belong.
Is Claire here?
Think she'd come here knowing what she does? No. She's over opening the act at the Brooklyn Grand with Magus the Great.
Magus. You let that cheap performer work with an artist like Claire?
What are you beefing about? You walked out on her, didn't you? Don't you talk to me about cheap performers.
I can't bear the thought of her with Magus.
I thought you were through with her.
I'll never be through with her.
Gee. Carly, I never knew you felt that way.
Carly!
So long, Gus.
So long.
sorry I had to keep you waiting. Did you ever see such a jam? Shall we go over here? Well?
Hilda, I haven't been on the level with you. I haven't even been on the level with myself.
You don't have to tell me that, Carly. You told me last night, without knowing it, that this other girl meant more to you than I ever could.
Yes.
I'm glad you said that, without pretense. At least we have the courage to face the truth.
And that's the rotten part of it. I haven't faced the truth.
That's not wholly your fault. You tried to tell me who you were, and I wouldn't let you. I wish I had. I wouldn't have to say things now that may hurt. Carly, I couldn't have married you, even if there hadn't been another girl. I couldn't marry a circus man, a vaudeville actor, a man who got into society doing card tricks and gambling.
Apparently you didn't feel that way last night.
I didn't know then. Eric got pretty sore, and had you looked up. If my family was secure socially, it wouldn't matter. But they aren't. Oh, if you only knew how people used to ridicule us, still do behind our backs. It's our money, our show they want. They're a snobbish lot in there. Did she actually say that? Oh, too gorgeous. They're probably laughing at Mother now. And how they'd laugh at us, too. At that Schmidt-Lapp girl, the truck driver's daughter, and her Cinderella man.
That's the advantage of being a clown. He has no illusions. He can turn the laugh on them. I wish I could do the same thing.
The show is on. Aren't you coming with me?
No. I'm going down where I belong.
Folks, the show is about to end. Step in closer. Please gather in closer so you may hear what I have to say. Step into the tent, ladies and gentlemen, to see the wonders of the world. The big show does not start for 10 minutes yet. 10 minutes to see the greatest marvels of the universe.
Look at those freaks. Where do they find those ridiculous human beings? That is, of course, if they can call them human beings.
Hello, Connie.
Hello. Say, Bo, let me feel a bit. This party certainly needs livening up.
Okay, Carly.
Here you are, folks. Crowd up closer. Come up closer, folks. For we have the greatest conglomeration of freaks ever assembled under one tent. The world's tallest married man and the world's shortest married woman, married to each other, happily, for 15 years. I guess that's a record for some of you folks. How many of you have had the same wife for 15 years? One wife for 15 years. Think of it. What? It's just too ridiculous, isn't it? All right, folks, you step inside. We're only going to show you a few of them now, folks. But there'll be many more inside when you get in there. And folks, here we have the celebrated lady with 10 chins. Who among you has 10 chins? Perhaps 2 or 3, but not 10. As I said before, We're not going to show you all the freaks now, but there'll be many more inside when you all get in there. Together we are presenting Split-Lap's combined shows of freaks and marvels, the like of which the world has never seen before.
You certainly gave it to them. You picked a man, Hilda.
Where's he going?
To another girl.
And you let him go?
I'm like you, Dad. It has to be everything or nothing with me. Hello, Meg.
Hello, sweetness. You certainly got a swell little figure. I wonder why that four-flusher Thorpe ever passed you up. But don't you worry, sweetheart, I will.
Stop calling me.
Say, where do you get off at being so particular? Another break like that and I'll walk out on you too.
No, I was just having you.
Oh, yeah? And then where'll you be? On the kerosene circuit doing 5 shows a day. You ain't any riot, you know. You went through the act this afternoon as though you was in a trance. It was only the shooting stunt that saved you. And see that you get more of a kick out of it tonight. Yeah, the graphite bullet. Hey, wake up. Remember the graphite bullet?
I know.
Well, you better know. If you get one of them real bullets mixed up with them by mistake, it's good night for you.
I got the grape. 2 minutes.
Come on, snap out of it. That's our call. Hey, hurry, will you?
I'm coming.
Isn't there one more man in the audience who has the courage to fire at the young lady? Is the great maggot act out?
No. It's on now.
Well, could I go in now and wait? I'm Nero of the Mysterious Romeros, you know. And I'd like to go in and see my old partner. She always turned away before she changed the bullets. I wonder how she does it now.
Well, there's nothing phony about these bullets.
This way, gentlemen. That's odd. She always played it for a laugh.
That girl hasn't had so much as a smile since she's been in this theater.
Don't shoot until I tell you to fire. Rifles to your shoulders, gentlemen. Funny how it gets you nervous. I've done that hundreds of times with her. The safest thing in the world. Silence.
Oh!
Ready? Aim.
Stop the act!
Fire.
Don't get excited. Everything's all right. I
lucky they were not all good shots.
Come on, you girls, get out of here.
Call an ambulance, quick.
Oh, hello. You still here?
Tell me, please.
Yes. Well, weren't you told? Well, that's too bad, old man. I'm sorry. The nurse must have forgotten you. We were only in there 10 minutes. I just left Miss Jerningham. The wound isn't serious. She's fine.
Well, couldn't I see her?
Well, it's against the rules, but you had a kind of a bad break, and I'll take a chance. But don't excite her whatever you do.
No.
All right, come on.
Carly?
Claire. Darling.
It is real. Carly?
The realest thing you know.
Oh, it's nothing. Just my shoulder. It hurts some, but not much.
I'll never forgive myself. Standing in the wing, watching you, and not knowing.
Standing in the wing? Watching me?
Yes. I'd come back, Claire. Back to you. And I'm never going to leave again. If you want me.
Then it isn't because I'm here that you've come?
It's because you're the only one I care for.
Forgive me for what I've done.
Forgive you? Claire!
On the love of Mike. Haven't you any sense treating a girl like that who's nearly been killed?
Oh, it's all right, Doc. He didn't hurt me. Honest,